MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Justin Verlander gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's the ground out victim to open up the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt. They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, you leave a guy at second and you blink, he's on third. They love to run. They're coming after you.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and they got off on the right foot winning the first game of the series here, and they got a chance really to win this game and maybe even sweep this series. So the first one's an important game.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, third, a mistake. Nice hitter, piece of hitting.
Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Runners on first with 1 down. There goes the runner. Hit in the air to right field. Martinez has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Collins will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yanks leave 1. Yankees nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And striding in is the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Ramirez is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, Ian Kinsler is a difference maker right now. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Larry Bullard is a good umpire. It's pretty uncommon to see guys get too frustrated about his balls and strikes because it doesn't seem like he favors one location more than the other.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Batting third.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
This is an interesting matchup, Matt. These are 2 of the best players in the league. You got a possible MVP candidate in the hitter and a possible Cy Young Award winner in the pitcher. What a matchup.
Called strike 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Now this pitch is swung on and lined over the head of the shortstop Ramirez. It's a base hit.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy, and now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Gardner. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Back up the middle. And Castro's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
That's a nice controlled two-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. That average at .291 to start the day, 18 homers and 41 RBIs. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Castellanos will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Let's take a look at the Tigers' defense. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Miguel Cabrera. Can you believe this guy was a shortstop when he broke in? Yeah, skinny 20-year-old playing shortstop for the Marlins. He's moved around the diamond now, playing on the corners a lot. But obviously the big fella, he's such a great hitter. He's one of the best hitters in the game. That's why you want him in the game. But he doesn't hurt you on the defensive side either.
Now at the plate, Alexi Ramirez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he takes ball one. His line against Justin Verlander, 21 knocks in 83 at-bats. He also has one home run. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
No score here as we play inning number 2. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Collins makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Chase Headley. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Here's the first pitch to him. Running is Castro. Pitch is high. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Martinez.
And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Digging in now, Justin Upton. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. The 0-1 on its way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Bottom of the second here with no score. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Upton awaits the 1-2. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for route number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Nick Castellanos now. He went deep in the contest last night. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. Tanaka sets his sights. 0-1 on its way. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Will move to the third with no score. Digging in, Chase Headley, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number
set to get his evening at the plate started, Aaron Judge. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Hit to third. Castellanos is there. throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Jacoby
Here's the
Ellsbury.
center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. It remains 0-0. So digging in now, Tyler
Leading
Collins.
up for the Tigers.
The average for him entering
Center
play
fielder,
sits down in the 250s.
Tyler Collins.
Grounded foul off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Tapper right back to the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And this is knocked down on the mound.
Batting ninth, catcher Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. In past meetings with Tanaka, 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. And that one stayed too low apparently.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Pitch on its way to Avila. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way in front of that fastball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Stepping into the box, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Brett Gardner now. His line against Justin Verlander. He's got 8 hits in 30 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike one.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball one.
That's out.
Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Striding in once again, Matt Holliday. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game. And that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
That ball is above the zone. He got his hands on top of it,
14,
the old tomahawk, and got a base hit out of it.
Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Martinez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Miguel Cabrera.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Ramirez is there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Now the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
From the stretch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Now another 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Ramirez for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
33, Greg Bird.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And here's a ball hit in the air. Avila has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Left fielder, Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Hey now.
Ball 1, no strike.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here he comes on 2-0. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. One away, and here's the third baseman, Nick Castellanos. First delivery to him on the way. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Started that swing a bit too early. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Ready for another chance? Tyler Collins. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Tanaka's ready. Here he comes. 0-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the sixth inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Collins is there, and he has it for the first out.
The left fielder, number
Ready
11.
for another shot now. Brett Gardner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Matt Holliday standing in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
The windup and the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Striding in once again, Jose Iglesias. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now here's the pitch. Tapper up the line, but it gets foul.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, or let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Ready once again, Miguel Cabrera. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Oh, man, is Mother Nature letting us have it right now. Seems like it's coming down harder than it has all night.
Tanaka pauses. Here it comes on 1-0. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A little 2-out rally going on right now. Back-to-back base hits, and now your runners at first and third. And let's see, maybe they'll try to steal a run here. And there's a lot of things that can still happen with 2 outs in the inning.
Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. Still no score. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Hit in the air to center field. Collins is over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Verlander still nothing earned through 6 1/3. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And a neck-high fastball that time. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat, trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Grounded to the right. There to get it is Kinsler. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Victor Martinez will start things off when we come back. Bottom half of the inning here in Detroit. Get up and stretch, and we still have no score. Ready for another chance? Victor Martinez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Victor Martinez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. And the throw by Ramirez is in time, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Digging in once again, Justin Upton. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch on its way to Upton. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
1 out, nobody on. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 now to Upton. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Upton awaits the 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Yeah, man, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going. So I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler Collins.
Now at the plate, Tyler Collins. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll make a
pitching for the
matchup
Yankees,
move here and bring on a
number
southpaw
39,
to face the left-handed
Tommy
hitter due up.
Lane.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
The catcher, number 33, Alex Avila.
In now, Alex Avila. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. First and second now. 1 man out. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a liner. Ramirez with the slide. One there. Not in time.
Hey, great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Kinsler. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Dylan Betances takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Dylan Betances.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal. That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 2 and the Yankees nothing. Stepping in, Alexi Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. The 0-1 on its way. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. Hit hard to the right side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, that's a hard single right there, Matt. You know, you think about it, that's the 6th hit of the night. They haven't squared up a lot of balls. That's probably the first ball I can recall that they hit fairly hard all night.
Here's big Aaron Judge, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
From the stretch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of 1, though.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Collins is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds at third with 2 away now. Here's Brett Gardner now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Well, Matt, they didn't score much yesterday. You know, the conversation before the game was their offense going to be able to do anything today? Right there, that one run might be enough to kind of propel them into a good stretch now.
Alex Wilson takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Matt Holliday standing in now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Here's a ground ball through the hole. It's a base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Gary Sanchez.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's set, and the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Tap down the line, but that one rolls foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Previous history against Dellin Betances, 0 for 4.
Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Well, that base hit right there is his 12th game. He's got a base hit now in a row. You start thinking about it, everybody around the country is paying a little more attention to him. This is where the pressure starts to mount. Let's see how long he can carry this streak.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Victor Martinez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Drilled to first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 2-2. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Martinez going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
First baseman number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Chris Carter will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 22 home runs and 49 runs batted in. 1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Alexi Ramirez.
Standing in, Alexi Ramirez. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Chris Carter will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 48, Chris Carter.
Here's Justin Upton now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. That misses. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Tyler Collins, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Comerica Park right after this. Here's Chase Headley. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you 1 lapse, 1 bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Up next for the Yankees, center
into
fielder,
the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. This is pulled into right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Well, he had a lot of opportunities. You knew eventually he was going to get a hit as hot as he's been, but to extend that streak, what a remarkable streak he is on.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Here comes the 1-0. Swings through the slider there. And there he goes toward second. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Runner going a second time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Matt Holliday. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back safely. Grounded back up the middle. Taken in by Kinsler. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Yankees lead it 3-2. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Alex Avila.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ian Kinsler comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hard hit towards center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Chapman sets. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Castro has it. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Dylan Betances earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 34th. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight.